Good morning, beautiful souls. So let's do this video on what you should know before you decide to get fit / healthy. Your girl, may I say, is looking good. Okay, guys, I have not lost any lbs, but I definitely have lost inches. And that's what we're going to talk about today is what to expect, what you should know before getting fit, because I don't want you guys to be getting discouraged because you're not seeing the scale drop. I don't want you to get discouraged because you're not seeing the lbs drop faster. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a little physique update of me real quickity quick. All right. I'm still at 138 pounds, which is the heaviest since I started my fitness journey 7 years ago. But I am proud to say it's mostly muscle. All right, beautiful souls. So you want to get fit. You want to get in shape. You want to get healthy. For what? For optimal health. Maybe for optimal aesthetics, what your physique is going to look like, more attractive, maybe just to feel better, maybe better mood, maybe to help you not feel depressed, maybe to help you feel strong and confident. Well, those are all the things that happen when you start this journey. So I'm super excited for all of you guys. Number one is know your whys, beautiful souls, because you're going to have your days where you're going to have to self-motivate yourself, because there are days where you're pumped and you're motivated and you're ready to get it and you're ready to eat healthy. And then there's days where you are just, I don't even know why I'm doing this. And I'm not seeing changes fast enough, and you will get discouraged and you will have your doubts. And that's why you need to write down. I encourage you to write down in a journal. A lot of people keep fitness journals or just in your daily journal or even in your phone, guys. I have been writing notes in my phone, in my notes department on my phone. You can seriously even talk to it and it'll type it in. Remember why you're wise. One thing that I did when I first started my fitness journey is I hung up motivational pictures. If you have any pictures of yourself, that's going to be even more of a vibration for you. That's going to motivate you. Like say, you were fit like 7 years ago, but you fell off the bandwagon, or 10 years ago, or even in high school, and you want to get back down to maybe some kind of that physique. Hang those pictures up where you could see them daily. For instance, maybe your wallpaper on your phone, put it by your bedroom at night. I put mine in my kitchen, so I would be conscious and motivated to eat healthy, because diet is one of the hardest ones to follow, because you have 24 hours in a day where your diet takes account and accountability. You have to be in accountability. And then going to the gym is just like an hour and a half to an hour of your day. So what are you going to do for the rest of the 23 hours? You're going to have to stay motivated, and you're going to have to stay disciplined, and you're going to have to stay consistent. And what motivates me is seeing motivational pictures, going in on YouTube, typing in motivational fitness videos as well. I mean, look at all the pictures and then videos. I will actually, on days where I'm feeling unmotivated, which hasn't been for a while, but when I first especially started my fitness journey, I would actually go onto YouTube, and while I did my cardio, because I always do cardio first because it's the best way to warm up, I would watch fitness motivational videos, because these women are women just like you. They've just been at it a little bit longer. They just have a little bit more experience, but everyone has started the humble path, the beginning, just like you. And one day, with your consistency and your discipline, you will be, if not close to something like that, or at least just healthier. Not everyone wants to go and compete and get super muscly, and you know, it depends. Like, go through these videos and see what speaks to you the most. I just love them all. I mean, watch how cool these videos get, guys. They're super cool. If you have never watched them, I need to make my own. That was one of my goals that I wanted to do eventually, is make my own. Let me see how I lower this so I can still keep it on, but lower the volume. There we go. Okay. You guys will see it come on in a minute. All right. Diet. Diet is key, because you have to be refeeding your body, taking in the right nutrients, the right fiber, the right simple complex carbohydrates, the right lean protein, the right amount of good fats, and the right amount of fiber. Diet is key. Like they say, you cannot run out a bad diet. You cannot work out a bad diet. And that is so true. You guys are going to get more hungrier because you're being more athletic. If you are starting to work out this year, congrats to you, high five. But you will notice your hunger is like, hi, feed me, I'm hungry. And to the point where if you're not prepared, you will settle for something less because you are just so hungry. So I always pack in my gym bag, in my purse, fresh fruit, an apple, a pear, or a banana, one of the three. I really try to do the apples because they're so high in fibers, the Granny Smith, because they're the lowest in sugar. Go on Pinterest, type in low sugar fruits. You should try to stay in that category of the fruits, especially when you're first starting out, so you could see change faster in your body. As you're seeing the change, then you could go with some higher fruits such as pineapples, pears, melons, because those are still high in sugar, guys. But at the end of the day, if I'm super craving something chocolatey, because say I'm on my menstrual cycle and I want something sugary, and just apples and strawberries and berries aren't doing it because those are your low glycemic, low sugar fruits, I will just have a few slices of pineapple because it is a lot better than going for that candy bar and that sugar cane is the worst. That's the enemy right there. There has been a study, if I find the YouTube channel, I'll put it down below, that even with a calorie deficit, which it means lower calorie intake, even if it wasn't of substance, of nutrition, if it was more sugar versus lean complex carbohydrates, lean protein, you will gain weight. So just because it's a low caloric food doesn't mean it's gonna help you lose weight. It has to have the right nutritional facts. That's when it comes into reading what's on the back of your food. A serving size, knowing what you're putting into your body, guys. Okay, you guys can't read that, but I'm gonna read it to you. So this is the best vegan, non-dairy by Tropiani yogurt that I have found. And just in this little guy has 7 grams of sugar. That's still kind of a lot of sugar. I would prefer 3 grams, but this is the lowest sugary yogurt I could find that's vegan. Now, your Greek yogurts, those aren't vegan, but those have like 1 gram of sugar. So if you're into yogurt, I would do a Greek and then sweeten it with stevia yourself. Stevia is the natural sweetener, the loose powder, and then put your own fresh berries in it. Never, beautiful souls, grab the yogurt that already has the fruit in it that doesn't say low sugar or unsweetened, because you might as well grab yourself a donut from the bakery because that's how much sugar is in those yogurts. So know that and know it well. Sugar is the enemy. All right. Now going into your lean proteins, you want to stay away from your red meats because they are harder to digest, and you want to refeed the body fast. So something that's easier and digestible is going to be your eggs, your egg whites, your lean protein, your fish, your turkey, your chicken, and yeah, that's about it. So, and you're gonna want to have at least a few servings of that a day that are at least a half size of your palm. So, turkey, eggs, chicken, fish, egg whites, and that's about it right there. If you're vegan, then you're gonna have it with nuts and replace it with your beans and your protein shakes. So your protein shakes, 1 scoop of those protein shakes, even plant-based, are about 25 to 30 grams of protein. So you want to be taking in at least 80 grams of protein, beautiful souls, because that's what's going to feed your muscle. You feed your muscle, it's lean muscle, it burns fat. If your muscle is hungry, it's going to hold on to fat. If your body is hungry, it's going to hold on to fat, which actually is counterproductive, because then your body thinks that you're starving itself and it's going to want to survive you, keep you in survivor mode. It will hold on to all of the fat on your body. It will not let go. So it's kind of like putting in premium fuel in your car, and they say it lasts longer, right? Versus like the cheap ethanol gas that goes like fast through your car. It's the same thing with that. So you're going to be taking premium micronutrients into your body, and it's going to sustain you. It's going to help suppress your appetite. It's going to feed your lean muscle, which is important. That's the body composition part of your body that burns the fat, that lets go so we could get lean and sculpted. or at least drop some lbs, at least just get a flat belly, because your body needs to know that you are okay and you're not in survival mode. With that said, good complex carbohydrates, beautiful souls, stay away from the white sugary things. White rice, white breads, white chips, corn, white pasta. Those are all high in sugar. Anything white turns into sugar. So if you're gonna be eating your good complex carbohydrates, your whole grains, make sure to stay towards the brown things. Your sweet potatoes, your whole grain, when it says whole grain brown bread, and just have one slice and make sure it has a whole grain stamp on it. It's a little brown stamp and it says whole grain. Oatmeal, your oats, your quinoa, your barley, I already said sweet potatoes, and you could do the satay chips that are made out of kavasa flour. They have a lot of alternatives now that are made out of kavasa flour. And then your brown rice, guys. And then you want to have, if you are lifting and if you are expending a lot of energy in the gym, and that's even just going for an hour, guys, that's a lot of energy right there. An hour workout, you're going to be burning about 300 calories right there. So you could have at least 3 to 4 servings of good complex carbohydrates a day. Make sure, my golden rule is not having carbohydrates though once the sun goes down. That way your body could utilize it as energy throughout the day. But when the sun goes down, your body's gonna start going into the resting mode, getting ready to go to sleep. So you're not gonna need those carbohydrates because you're gonna be sleeping. Unless you're just totally ravished, your hunger is just like, feed me. Then I'll have a sweet potato, especially if I'm craving something sweet. All right, so fiber, that comes in with our fruits and our vegetables. All your vegetables you could have in abundance. They're all super good for you. They're all high in micronutrients. They're all high in minerals and vitamins and acids that your body needs to help with recovery. So definitely, if you're going to not have an appetite, even try replacing your carbohydrates with your starchier vegetables, such as your squashes, because those have a lot of carbohydrates in them too. So you could do your spaghetti squash, you could do your calabasitas, you could do your zucchini, right? And you could do broccoli, and you could do your butternut squash and all that stuff, because that's got really good carbs in it, plus the fiber. Whole grains do too. So that's why I say stay with whole grains, because they're not only low in sugar, but they are fibrous as well. So everything in your digestive system and your digestive tract is working properly and efficient, because you will not want to get bloated, because when you get bloated, you will be unmotivated, you won't feel good, you won't see the difference in your abdominal area, and you'll get unmotivated. With that said, good fats, next. Good fats. Good fats, guys, are the best appetite suppressors out there. That's why the ketogenic, the Atkins diet works, because they are filling their bodies up with good fats and lean protein only, and very low carb, very, very low carb vegetables, and the low glycemic fruits are all that they're allowed. So you got your avocados, you got your egg yolks, you got your nuts, all your nuts, and you got your ghee. Ghee is a clarified butter. And then you got coconut milk. And then you got your MCT oil, coconut oil, olive oil. And then you got tuna. And then, did I already say salmon? Salmon. And then all your nuts. So those are all good fats. So if you're wanting to stay in a calorie deficit of 1,200 calories a day, but you are hungry, that appetite is just like not getting suppressed, because you've been working hard, girl. When you work hard, you're gonna get hungry. Feed your body good fats. An avocado a day keeps the bad fat away. Remember that. Let's say it together. An avocado a day, you guys know I was a cheerleader, keeps the bad fats away. Put a little bit of salt on that baby, get a spoon, scoop her out. She's a beaut, and eat that avocado. I pack also an avocado in my gym bag or my lunch bag for work, or sometimes my purse, because when that hunger hits, girl, I want to be ready. And I want to be ready to achieve and receive, because I believe in myself. I got to be ready for success. You got to be ready for success. You got to prepare. You got to prepare. So meal planning, knowing what you're going to eat for the day, at least having an idea, taking it with you to where you're going. So you've got to drive to Denver and you don't want to stop at a fast food chain. You really don't, unless like you go through like Chipotle and you get a salad and get something healthy. That's like the only other restaurant I'll eat at. Then, so be it. And then guys, the most important thing is hydration. A lot of our hunger is stemmed from actually dehydration. Make sure that you are consuming at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. That is good filtered water, reverse osmosis or alkaline water. Try to get the water that does not have fluoride in it. Fluoride is a high toxic to humans, so do not drink it. If you do not have a good filtration system at home, you could go to the grocery store, fill up the waters. You see people filling up their big old jugs. That's what I do. Or buy at least spring water in a cart, and make sure that you buy it from a good source where you know they didn't leave it out in the sun and the plastic be hitting the sun and it be like getting estrogen in the water, and then, you know, all that plastic crap is like not good for us. So that's why I like going to the store, filling it up myself and putting it in my big jugs and then filling up in my bottles. Always carry a good size amount of water with you. I carry with me every day a 54 ounce. You guys have seen my hydro flask somewhere around here. And then in the summer, I even carry my bigger one, my 84 ounce, because in the summer I get thirsty more because it's hot. And then make sure you're always prepared to have water with you at the gym as well, because you'll be hot and you'll need to cool down that pellet. I like room temperature water, guys. It's best for you, but I know a lot of people like cold, so to each their own, as long as you drink the dang water. I know a lot of people are dehydrated out there, and remember, try doing that the next time. When you think you're hungry, drink a cup of water. I guarantee you it's going to satisfy you, boo-boo. I guarantee you, because you are dehydrated, because a lot of people are. Most people, 9 out of 10 are. And then your salt, guys. Salt is not a problem. You can have all the salt you want. Just make sure it's good pink Himalayan salt, black salt, or good regular kosher salt, because salt is good. It's full of minerals for us. It's good for us. You just got to watch the preservative crap that's already cooked. You want to be cooking your meals from home. You want to be primarily, honestly, depending on that, because you're able to manage what you put in there. You're able to put olive oil in there. You're able to coconut oil. You're able to put your garlic, whether it's fresh or the dehydrated garlic. And then, oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, if that does not motivate you, I don't know what will, you know? And not that I want to be like her. It's just, it's inspiring. Like, this lady I know is probably older than me, and, you know, we gotta keep creating the best versions of ourselves, guys. This journey of self-discovery and self-mastery is a whole reason why we're here, and that definitely is motivating. All right, so with that said, that's what I was just going to talk about. Age and goals. It depends on your age and goals, what you guys want to be doing in the gym, or what you're going to be doing for your physical activity, such as cardio, such as plyometrics, such as weight training, such as cables, such as machines, yogas, Pilates, yoga, boxing. What kind of workout are you gonna try? You honestly could try it all and see what you love. See what you love. I take breaks from lifting because I get so sore. And you got to be careful when you're doing heavy lifting, because you could raise your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone in your body, and your body will go more into flight or flight, and it will hold on to fat. So be careful. You want to really, if you want to do heavy weight lifting, you guys have heard, I'm sure you have. If not, I will reinstate it right now. You warm up really, really good. So you want to do your 10 minutes to 20 minutes of cardio. You want to rotate those shoulders. You want to open up the neck, warm up the neck, open up the hips, do your hip circles, do your leg swings, really, really, really good, because you're gonna do low sets with heavy weight. Now that creates volume though. If you want plumpiness somewhere, like say in the gluteus, like oh girl right here, you're gonna wanna do high weight, low reps, but warm up properly and warm up and activate those glutes. If you guys wanna see a glute activation video of mine, please let me know. I will do that next video. I'm gonna actually take you guys to the gym with me too, because I just signed up at a new gym and I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. And then you have your plyometrics. Plyometrics is when you're doing just body weight stuff, just kind of just like what she was doing. She's just challenging herself and mastering her own body weight with using gravity. That will get you lean and tone and burn fat. So it depends on your goals. Cardio, guys, too much cardio is excessive unless you're gonna be a triathlon runner. You only need 15 to 20 minutes a day of cardio, beautiful souls, because let me tell you, when I first found that my passion for fitness, I was a cardioholic. I love to run, and I literally ran my ass off because that's what happens when you run. You're dispensing so much energy, you're burning so much energy, you're burning so much fat that you will burn through your muscle as well. And muscle is what gives us the tone, is what gives us the definition, is what gives us the volume, which gives us bulkiness in certain areas of our body, especially as women. We're wanting to obtain that women figure silhouette. So don't do too much of it if that's a goal for you. If you want to just be lean and like pretty much flat up and down and it's not a problem, and you just like feeling that pump in your heart with cardio, hey, it's better than nothing. To each their own. Having a strong heart is just as important as having a strong body. So I do hear some controversy sometimes is like, oh, I ate shitty all day, why go to the gym? I should just sit at home and loaf. No. If you ate shitty all day, you at very least should utilize those calories in your benefit, because eating sometimes sugary, starchy shit, you will have more energy. So you will go to the gym and you'll actually feel a little stronger, especially because your body's not used to it and it's a refeed. When you actually take away something for a while in your body and you reintroduce it, it comes and digests differently in your body. But if you're always consistently taking it, then your body's just like, it's used to it, it's immune, it's got a high tolerance. But actually, if you deplete yourself, like I said, or deprive yourself for a while and you do a refeed day, definitely still go to the gym, because you will feel the pump and you will feel the strength. So with that said, then there's Pilates, and that's kind of like the same as plyometrics. And then there's yoga. Yoga will get you strong. You will be able to build a strong core and work on balance, but diet is key. Yoga, you are not doing high cardiovascular things. You will not feel your heart pump too much with yoga. So depending on your diet, that depends whether that's going to change your body or not. But starting out with any kind of strength exercise or any kind of strength regimen or practice is so important, beautiful souls, because we got to start somewhere to get strong. We can't, some of us just can't start doing stuff like this. I was a humble beginner before, and I even took off this last year 6 months. So I had to kind of start humbling beginning again. And that's why I want to take you guys to the gym with me, because I'm not as strong as I used to be. But remember, muscle memory comes back pretty fast too. So I'm already impressing myself within the gym within being there only 30 days. And then you have cables, and then you have weights. So if you don't want to do strong, heavy weights, I really don't highly suggest it, especially if you're a beginner and especially if you don't have a personal trainer or someone helping you, because you are more prone to hurting yourself. I would suggest of doing a moderate weight with high reps, and that will lean and tone as well. So, it just, again, know your whys, know what you want, because you're going to have to stick to some kind of similar regimen in order to achieve and see those goals, because I don't want you to get frustrated. I don't want you to get unmotivated. So, and then you got like boxing, which is high cardio. So you'll burn that fat. You'll burn that fat and you will get lean, but you might not have the voluminous areas as much as you want. And it all depends on genetics as well. Take a role, take accountability. No knowledge is power. Genetics are a staple. That is your foundation of what your physique is going to look like. If your family has voluptuous peachy booties, you're going to probably still have a voluptuous peachy booty. If it's not really in your genetic makeup, then you're going to have to work for that peachy booty. And that's when you choose what kind of workout and what kind of diet you're going to have and what you're going to mostly do throughout the days. So it's great to do like gym every other day, or I just do gym 5 days a week, 2 days off. So, and sometimes that gym does consist of me just doing yoga. If I have went in there and wanting to challenge myself, I did a higher, heavier weight and I'm sore, I will just do yoga the next day and go for a walk. So I don't do like a vigorous exercise or vigorous workout every day, because like I said, the cortisol levels in your body won't like that, and you will not feel, you'll feel it. You'll feel like the stress that starts to sit in, and you'll be restless when you start to sleep at night, and then the recovery process won't be there for you. And that's an important thing just as much as hydration is recovery and rest, beautiful souls. Make sure that you're getting adequate sleep at night, at least 6 to 7 to 8 hours a night. Go to bed and make sure you're resting in between. Make sure you are calming the body down. So go for a nice relaxing walk, do some yoga, even some light stretching, do things you love, maybe get in a hot tub, maybe go for a swim or go for a hike. Expending and getting that heart rate up is great for us, but we also got to know how to tap in and calm down and ground ourselves, because that lowers cortisol. Cortisol, you don't want that hormone high. It is an enemy just like sugar, and it will hold on to belly fat if you have high levels of it. All right, consistency is key. You guys, don't go and then quit for like a whole 2 weeks and then go back and then quit for a whole 2 weeks. Like, try to be as consistent as possible. You guys got to remember, with consistency comes change, and have patience. Know that something like this does take you a while to obtain, and it's an endless journey. Weightlifting, fitness, health is a path of self-discovery, and it is an endless journey, and you end up finding strengths of yourself that you never knew were in you. You end up finding weaknesses of yourself that knew were in there, and you end up just finding things about yourself that you're like, wow, this is impressive. Like, I never knew I could do something like that. I never knew I couldn't do something like that. And then that helps motivate you on what to work on, like saying your handstands, saying doing the splits, saying running a mile within 15 minutes, you know, putting little challenges against yourself or on yourself to make you motivated and to know that you are killing it. And then when you execute it, it's just like so gratifying. It's so gratifying to challenge yourself and then achieve it. And believe it, beautiful souls. With the power of belief, that's the first image I had on here. This is one of the very first images that I saved on my vision board when I started out my health and fitness journey, is the power of belief too, because like when you believe something, you believe you could do it, you're gonna do it. So have the power of belief. A mantra that I always like to say when I first started out my fitness journey was, I can, I will, I am. I can, I will, I am. I can, I will, I am. And that came to my diet, that came to working out. And this here says, a woman with a fit physique is more than just a hot body. It shows she works hard. No money can buy it. It shows dedication, discipline, self-respect, dignity, patience, work ethic, and passion. That's what is attractive to me. And isn't that so true? Let's get back to our moral and ethical principles, and let's get back to loving ourselves. This is why I created this YouTube channel in the first place. It was all based and inspired of the foundation of self-love. Because self-love comes with saying no to things that are harmful to us. Saying no to a high toxicity, sugary diet, saying no to too much drinking alcohol, saying no to not challenging and moving your body, thus increasing your heart rate and getting our heart strong so we have a strong heart, saying no to sugary soft drinks, and saying yes to hydration, to water, and saying yes to working out and going out in the sun for at least 15 to 20 minutes a day and getting our vitamin D and getting higher nutrients, foods, dense foods into our body, giving us the nutrients we need. This is not only going to help our physique, but it's going to help our mental health as well. It's going to help our confidence. It's going to help our sleep. It's going to help our circadian rhythm to get back into cycle. It's going to help our stress levels, and it's going to help our self-esteem, most importantly, beautiful souls. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. This is really coming from the heart, and this is all the things that I went through and all the discoveries that I discovered on my path. I hope this motivates you guys. Remember to like this video, please. And if you are not subscribed, go and subscribe. If you want to see me in the gym at my new gym, you want me to show you guys what kind of machines I like to do, what kind of workouts I like to do, and why, and what my favorite machines are, please comment down below and I'll take you guys to the gym with me. I need to see feedback on that one though, because like gyms don't like it when you do that. So like if I'm gonna get in trouble, it's gonna have to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.